So I did do an episode a couple of days ago, but my mic weren't plugged in, and I can't want to voice over it. So I've run through what happened. So this is a normal world map. The only big change you see is this country got bigger. But if we go into this map, however, we'll see that these are all the puppets. So the dark color is the master, and then there's the puppets down there. So you see the red made a puppet out of the. There's a massive war, but it's like badly done too. So starting over here, they made a puppet of this tribe, which was the other half of this, which got beat, and then they stole this, which is unstable, and that's meant to be unstable, so something's gonna happen. The green guys also puppeted these two. That's the remains of the purple. That's all that's left of them at this point. They just decided to help them along. This guy, which formerly owned all of this, had a little puppet set up here by these guys to help him like grow economically. They like help each other. These brown guys were made to like release these. I give them some more autonomy. And this also is now thingy of the yellows. But now over here is the interesting part. It's like literally the only interesting part over here. China here discovered artillery and used it as a threat and took over eventually all of this as puppets. They beat a few in the war, they beat these in the war, and they beat these in the war, but the rest accepted. And also took the rest of this island back, and now everyone's scared of them, so it was leaving them alone. Cool, now we're called back up. So as I said, this is incredibly unstable. And a little revolution breaks out down here, because they just want to be free. They've never been free in history, they just want freedom. It breaks out down here. Trying to go get the settings. It breaks out down here and spreads quickly throughout the island. The Reds don't care because this land's unvaluable, because it's been like sapped all the resources from over the past several 100,000 years. And the island is lost, and they just let it free. So there you go. Not only that, but the revolution also spreads out on this island. Another one happens at a similar time, kicking the Reds out of this. And finally, one happens down here, but they don't rejoin it. They want to be their own independent nation. Cool. So now the Reds have no influence here anymore. It makes it a bit more balanced. But what we've all been waiting for a while. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention. This nation here broke up and kind of split into a Holy Roman Empire type deal. Cool. But this nation here, which had been forgotten about since the dawn of time, has an absolutely humongous navy, and they all want some power, and they're going to expand, right? They want to expand, anyways. They can't expand here because these guys are massive. Can't expand here because they're part of them. They could go for this up here, but realistically, there's no value in the land at all, and it'll just get taken by someone else eventually. So what they do, they decide to discover some land. So they set a little voyage off, funded by this government here, the green guys. And they set sail off looking for land in a relatively straight line. They are going north to the lands already been discovered up here. A massive storm hits and changes their course. Sends them right off their course. And they land on this island here. And I don't know if there's new land yet, but I see some tribes and find out that it is in fact new land. And they set it up as a colony of their own. And the news gets around real quick that these orange guys here just discovered some land that has high value to it. So a voyage sets off from up here, this new government here, this new government here, these guys. I'm not going to highlight their colonies. These guys, these purple guys just nah, that's still part. What the other half of the purple guys and these guys here. They all set sail to make their own colonies in this new land. So these orange guys realise they need to rush now, so they're going to get robbed out of all their worth. But we need to let some more people expand first. The red guys set a voyage from here. They know the general direction. They go south. A storm hits. They go up. They don't know where they are. They've run out of food really quick. All the sailors are starting to like almost die. Eventually they end up on the shore here. Probably the worst bit of land they possibly could have found, but because of their distance to home. But they establish it as their colony anyways. And so suddenly this new nation's like almost doubled in size. The Greens just, they got the most advanced navy in the bunch. So they have a small voyage from here because they know the proximity. They'll be closest. Let's go in a straight line. They get lucky with storms. And they land on this little southern peninsula here. Who else needs to? Okay, the purple. No, I'll do yellow. They got a tiny fleet, so they just kind of sail down. But this one fails because they just like get blown all the way down here. They still think they're going. They still think they're over here somewhere, but in reality they're not. And let's go through this straight here. Go around. All this there's 4 sailors left in this boat. They've all like died. But even after all this, they managed to find this island here unclaimed. So they claim it as their own little colony, miles from home. That will probably almost definitely fail. But in terms of this, it won't fail, so we need to make it more interesting. These little pinky guys set off from this, which is probably one of the biggest port cities in the world, let alone this continent. They go through these islands here. They look at everyone else's routes, and they realise they need to go in this direction. Find this island themselves and take it over. That the whole island all themselves. And then just use these guys. They follow the same route as these. They go up through here, but they just go straight down immediately. And manage to land here. So now these 4, wait. These like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factions now race for the control of this island here. We do see we'll see if the Reds make one more landing like here. Yeah, let's take that over. And the Reds rush to get all this land here, which they are successful in doing so. They also manage to spread out up this coast and down. These purple guys here cut the Reds off, walk all the way down to the coast and up. And that's all the land they decided to claim. They're like, this is a big chunk of land here, so help us get on our feet as our own nation. Maybe take this over one day. Yeah, they decided that's enough. The Greens managed to claim all the land the purples didn't claim here, as well as discovering these islands. The yellows make one landing here, but they know the resources sustain big colonies, they stop. These pinky like purples land here, spread all the way up and out. And finally the oranges make another landing down here, claiming all this land for themselves. Pretty big chunky colony that. I know everyone else just kind of walks into this land that's remaining. Yep, so they walk into all this land. The purples do a bit more expansion, not much. And there you go. These boards are not final at all because no one's really happy with what happened. The reds want more land over here. The greens don't want these guys to exist, and just in general. The orange don't want this yellows here, and these just want all this. So it literally all of these just declare war on each other for land. Like, massive war kicks off. In these colonies. How do I do this? Let's put this in terms of sides. So basically, the green and orange side up. They're friends now. These two decide to be friends, and these two decide to be friends. Which means this is probably not going to last for long. It's better than nothing. And the reds start walking through orange. The orange navy's far superior, but the reds army's better comparatively. The yellows work with the purples. The orange is going to kick the yellows out down here. What happened there? Am I lagging? What's going on? What is going on here? Oh, whatever. Let's just say I'm actually too tired for this. There you go. Yeah, they're against you. But the purples are big. They have a massive army for their size. They push the reds upwards out just into the peninsula. But the green army just obviously is gonna murk everyone. They just walk through here, no resistance, meet up with the oranges, just bully the purples. Just actually just like smash through everything. Oh, that'll be why. Cool. Yeah, there you go. Like, no one stands a chance against this army. It's like far superior in every way, like in training, resources, yeah. So everyone just decides to cut the war here, make out like with what they got. And there you are. That is what the continent now looks like. But for the last thing this episode, I think the Greens have been overpowered for a little too long. So they go. Basically, they've spent all their money in this new colony, and everyone at home's mad. So they want. There's massive housing problems and stuff. Like, no one's living in good conditions. So they all kick up. They said they just took this over. Alright. All their little guys they own leave them. I think I fixed it. Alright, these all kick off because all the economy problems and stuff. All these guys break away from them, say they don't want to be involved in this at all. So they know they get dragged in, they'll lose a bunch of men. It'll be ugly. Apart from this, let's just say like, say a while's passed. I don't know how long. These also break away from them in a revolution. These guys can't stop them. That all this like development for nothing. These break away as they're in power. Let's just say there's a little revolution here. There's a revolution up here. There's a revolution down here. There's a revolution here. There's a revolution there. One here. One down here. And then finally a bigger one here. And this just leads to a total collapse. Like, there's no way they're fighting this. They just appease everyone and say, yeah, we quit, man. There's no fighting. I'm gonna show you a collapse. The significance of all this. And I did it so we can see some more reunifications happening. Alright, so reunifications. We see this powerful guy reuniting with this, or was he reuniting? I think it is reuniting, actually, to be fair. I can't remember, but let's say they unite or slash reunite. So that makes them even more powerful. These guys down here take advantage of this by managing to reunify with this land, and this land, and this land. See, the fall of one empire brings a rise of another. See, that guy's back now. He's back and he's powerful, man. Check my mics, actually, cool. What else can we do? What else we could do? That'll be interesting. Oh yes. And these guys here who gained independence. That's terrible. So, and these guys here also gained their independence from this. Can't remember which islands they owned. So this is a massive new nation, incredibly powerful. Like, all the money from over here in the recent years went here. So let's just say they're pretty powerful, to say the least. And they start demanding things. They demand this land from these guys, who let's just say accept. Obviously not for free. These guys pay for it. And they could go demanding more stuff, but they realise everyone will get mad at them and just go after them. So that's all they take for now, but that puts them in a pretty powerful position. So they don't really need claims, they're a new nation. So, and also, now these guys are free. They unite with this guy who wants their own national identity, whereas they won't survive on their own for too long, so these others invade him. And now they're back together, the band's back together. Okay. And let's just say, so let's highlight this here. These guys reunited, right? And I think, who would colonies were? Maybe my brain didn't go back as far. That was red, guys. That was them, guys. I don't think that had anything. Yeah, that was taking it. And let's say these guys also join in, and they this island down here. So that's the expanse of purple now. They're kind of back in the map a bit. Got a lot of land to themselves. I'll show you the orange. This was the orange. That is all they own now. Pretty big empire, to be honest with you. You have these guys which came back around. Yeah. But that empire's gone forever now, right? What the actual country that started it is this. That's all that remains of it. It's a little slice of land there. Still incredibly rich though, but can't really do much. Their country's like unstable, everything. There's like 13 different people who want to rule it. So next time, who knows what we'll see, John? So I have no ideas. But let me tell you, it'll be good.